Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in his glorious book, إن الشيطان لكم عدو فاتخذوه عدوا إنما يدعو حزبه ليكونوا من أصحاب السعير. Verily the shaitan is an enemy to you, so treat him as an enemy. Don't treat him as a yar, as a friend, as a companion, as a buddy to lime and dine with. Treat him as an enemy. The only thing that interests him is that you burn in the fire of hell. You didn't get it the first time. Maybe you thought Allah wasn't addressing you. So this time round, Allah calls you by name. So there is no misunderstanding. And Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. Oh, those of you who believe. That's people like yourself and myself. La tattabi'u khutuwati shaitan. Do not follow in the footsteps of the shaitan. Innahu lakum aduwwun mubin. He's a clear and open enemy to you. إنما يأمركم بالسوء والفحشاء وأن تقولوا على الله ما لا تعلمون. He commands you to commit evil and sin, and that you say against Allah that which you do not know. O Musliman, وَمَنْ يَتَّخِذِ الشَّيْطَانَ وَلِيًّا مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ فَقَدْ خَسِرَ خُسْرَانًا مُبِينًا. You're going to take the shaitan as your friend instead of Allah? Then you're going to make a loss. You're going to make a loss in the dunya, and you're going to make a loss in the akhirah. O Musliman, وَإِمَّا يَنْزَغَنَّكَ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ نَزْغٌ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ إِنَّهُ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ. If a whisper comes to you from the shaitan, seek refuge with Allah. Seek refuge with Allah. Make this dua. قُلْ رَبِّي أَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ حَمَزَاتِ الشَّيَاطِينِ وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ رَبِّي أَنْ يَحْضُرُونَ. O Allah, I seek refuge with you from the whispers of the shaitan. And O Allah, I seek refuge with you, lest the shayateen come close to me, lest the shayateen come near me. My young friends, time after time the Quran warns you and I, beware of the shaitan. Do not befriend the shaitan. The shaitan is an open enemy. If you befriend him, you're going to make a loss in the dunya as well as the akhirah. Time after time the Quran encourages people like yourself and myself that take protection from the shaitan with Allah. Make this dua. O Allah, I seek refuge with you from the whispers of the shaitan, and I seek refuge with you lest the shayateen come near me. That is because he's man's greatest and oldest enemy. The day you were born, the shaitan was there. And the day you leave this world, you will see the shaitan there, trying his utmost best to lead you astray, trying his utmost best to take advantage of when you are at your weakest, when you're suffering from the pains of death, and on the verge of leaving this world. Shaitan will try his utmost best so that you die on kufr, so that you burn in hell forever and ever. Why do you think every child that comes in this world, he cries? Every child that came into this world, other than a selected few, came crying. And the reason they came crying was because shaitan was there. He introduced himself to you. He showed you how much he hates you. As a result, he pokes you, he harms you. He injures you, as a result of which when you come into this world, you come crying. He was there when you were born, and he will be there when you leave this world. My young friends, the great Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal rahimahullah, Sahib Musnad, who knew several 100,000 ahadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam off by heart, sanadan wa matanan, chain of narration along with the text. He's on his deathbed. His son is there witnessing this. He says, every time my father, he would fall unconscious, then he would gain consciousness. And every time he would come round, he would make ishara with his fingers, he would indicate with his fingers, no, 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 not yet. His son's sitting there and he's addressing his father. Abba Jan, are you seeing something that we can't see? Who are you addressing? Who are you speaking to? We can't see anyone here. And the great Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal rahimahullah says to his son, oh my beloved son, the Shaitan is here and now in this gathering. And he's biting his fingers. And he's saying to me, oh Ahmad, you have escaped me. Oh Ahmad, you have escaped me. And I'm saying to the Shaitan, no, I haven't escaped you. Not till my soul leaves my body. Till my soul doesn't leave my body, I haven't escaped you. This was Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal rahimahullah. Such was the caliber of this individual that he knew several hundred ahadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam off by heart. And he spent his entire life serving the deen of Allah and teaching the hadith of Rasulullah. He is the same scholar that says, there's not a single hadith in my musnad in which I haven't acted upon, to the extent I was informed that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was treated by the means of cupping, and he gave the cupper 1 dinar as his wage. When I came across this hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to follow in the footsteps of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I was also treated by the means of cupping, and I gave the cupper 1 dinar. This was the quality of this individual who's saying that the Shaitan is standing in front of me, biting his fingers and saying, oh Ahmad, you've escaped me. Oh Ahmad, you've escaped me. My young friends, Shaitan and his army, whether it's Khinzab, whether it's Walahan, whether it's Dasim, whether it's Zalaynur, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they are working, looking for any and every opportunity to lead you astray, so that you become an inhabitant of the fire of hell and that you burn forever and ever. I ask you, my young friend, what did Shaitan say to Allah with regards to yourself and myself? Let me remind you, the Shaitan said to Allah, oh Allah, لَأَقْعُدَنَّ لَهُمْ صِرَاطَكَ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ. Oh Allah, I will sit in wait against them on your straight path. ثُمَّ لَآتِيَنَّهُمْ مِنْ بَيْنِ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ وَعَنْ أَيْمَانِهِمْ وَعَنْ شَمَائِلِهِمْ. Oh Allah, then I will come to them from in front of them. I will come to them from behind them. Oh Allah, I will come to them from the right of them to the left of them. Oh Allah, I will come to your servants however I can get them. He said, oh Allah, لَأُذِلَّنَّهُمْ وَلَأُمَنِّيَنَّهُمْ. I will lead them astray. I will arouse false desires in them. Oh Allah, لَأُزَيِّنَنَّ لَهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. I will adorn the path of error. I will beautify sin, gambling, fornicating, taking dope, selling dope. Oh Allah, so they commit sin. لَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. And I will lead every single one of them astray. This is what he said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with regards to yourself and myself. And this is how much he hates you and I. And he will not rest till we become the inhabitants of the fire of hell. And today, my young friends, every single one of us, إِلَّا مَنْ شَاءَ اللَّهِ إِلَّا مَنْ أَصِبَ رَبُّهُ, except those who Allah has protected. Every single one of us today, my young friends, we're embracing the Shaitan, we're befriending the Shaitan, and we're adopting the ways of the Shaitan, and not walking, but we're running towards the fire of hell. My young friends, the Shaitan is so deceiving and is so cunning that our little minds cannot even begin to imagine such deception. He is the master of trickery. He is the master of deception.